Hello students, so we are going to prepare a job cost sheet. So let me introduce first the format of the job cost sheet. Normally, you would of course be including the title, no? And you may either choose a vertical or a horizontal presentation. Okay, so for now, I'll be presenting the horizontal presentation, but when we solve this problem, we will using the vertical presentation or the report form, and the other one would be the account form. Okay, so what other information are we going to include in the job cost sheet? You have to include the job number, okay, and then if it is multi-department, then whose department is the job cost sheet, then the item that we are producing, or this is actually be a description, okay. Others would have it rather than item, it will be a description. And then we'll have here date started or date initiated. Then we have date finished or date completed. And then we'll have the units completed. Okay. Then after we have we have given the information, no, the 6 information, then we can have here, no, normally it's like this, and it will be divided into 3. We have here the direct materials, okay, and then we'll have here the direct labor, and we'll have the factory overhead or the manufacturing overhead. Naka-spell out yan. And your direct materials will have the requisition number kasi that's what you use, diba? Then you'll have the amount. For direct labor, anong ginagamit natin? We have, teka, kulang ako ng column. We have here, okay, 1, 2, 3. We have here ticket, diba? Job ticket ang ginagamit. And then hours, and then your amount. Okay? Then, ganun din dito sa manufacturing overhead. Tatlo din siya, diba? We have the hours, the rate, and the amount. Because in manufacturing overhead, you are going to, ayan, tas yan na yan. Okay? You're going to apply the rate, diba? Kasi normal costing. Alright. And below the direct materials, direct labor, and manufacturing overhead, you will have, okay, the cost summary, and then you'll have the units shipped, no? And after you have identified the unit ship, ano yung mga column natin sa unit ship? We have, ano tingin nyo? Date. Kailan ito sinip? Diba? Gaano kadami? At kung ilan pa ang balance nyo. Okay? And then, paano ko summary natin? We have 4 Abbreviate ko na lang direct materials, direct labor, factory overhead o manufacturing overhead. Then we have the total cost, and then we have the unit cost. So it would be like this. Okay. Ayan. And then we have here, yan, the unit cost. That's how your job cost sheet will look like. Okay? Now let's solve the problem. And who is the company? Kemp. Machine Works. And we are asked to have the job cost sheet. So, ano unahin natin ilalagay? No? Ano una natin ilalagay, class? This is for job 909. The other information na nilagay ko, wala, meron lang tayo yung job number. So, yun lang ilalagay natin. And ano tayo? Start tayo sa direct materials. Ang direct materials natin ay parang gagawin nating format dito. Walang nakalagay na requisition number, pero may mga date na in-issue. O doon yung ilalagay natin. Date, no? And then the amount. Date na lang lagay natin. 9/14, 600. Ito, 600, 331, tsaka 200. So, lagay natin 920, 331. Lagay natin date issued para clear. Yan. And the last one, we have 200. Total nyo na nga, class? Magkano? Okay. So, we have 1,131. Okay. So, doon na tayo sa direct labor. Ano yung mga ilalagay natin sa direct labor? Tignan natin. Dito ang nakalagay week rather than the time cost sheet. Pero ito makuha mo din ito sa time cost sheet diba? Or sa time ticket rather. So we have date, no? And then we have itong hours. Then we have the rate. And we have the cost. Diba? So the date is week ito, diba? Week of September 20. 90 yung hours natin. Ang rate natin, 620. Multiply nyo. And then we have week of, ito class, diba? 26, 70 hours. Ilan ang rate? 730. Okay. Then the cost of 9 times 6, 20. Ilan nakuha nyo? It is, okay, 558. Ito, 70 hours multiplied by 7.3. Ilan? Okay. 511. So, we have, dollars pala to. Sorry, class. Nasanay sa peso. Diba? And then you have, ilan to? 1,069. Okay? O, yung pangatlong item na tayo. We have the applied factory. Anong term nila dito? Factory overhead. Kayo nang gagamitin nyo. Okay, applied factory overhead. Ano yung data natin? Date din. No? Ito yung sa week of. And then, hours. We have the rate. And we have the cost. Okay. Tignan natin. Factory overhead is applied at 80 per machine hour. So, we have here 80. And 10 machine hours were used for job 909. So, 10 hours as of 7 September 20. Okay? Oh, gagawin natin. 10 times 80 is 800. Okay. So, total niya ay naku, talaga naman peso pa din nilagay. Ayan. Total niya ay 800. Ayan. And then, we can have nasagot na natin, enter the appropriate information, yung cost summary. Diba? O, nalalagay natin sa cost summary. Ano-ano nakalagay doon? We have direct materials. Okay. Direct labor. Yan, ilalagay natin dito. Factory overhead. Okay. Then you have the total product cost. And then you have the unit product cost. Sinabi ba dito kung ilan yung nagawa? Wala, Hindi natin makakompute yung ang number 2 lang. Determine the sales price of the job. Assuming that the markup is 65% of production cost. Yan. So, lagay nyo na yung cost summary, Ano to? 1,131. And then, kano yung direct labor natin? 1,069. Okay. Then ito, 800. Yan. So, i-total natin, di ba? Yung ating, there you have 3,000. Okay? Wala tayong number of units. So, hindi natin makakompute itong unit product cost. Punta tayo sa requirement number 2. And how much is the sales? Ito, sales price. If we have product cost of 3,000 and a markup of 65%, compute na. So, ito yung magiging sales price natin. 65% ng di ba higit 1.5 yan? Ilan? Okay, tama. 1,950. Kaya ang magiging benta mo dito, 4,950. Okay? So, that's how we're going to prepare a job cost sheet. Thank you for listening. Have a good day. Keep safe.